Flosstube.
Hi.
How's everybody?
I'm good.
Good. I'm good too. Yeah.
Yay.
Welcome. We are Garnet Rose Stitchers. I'm Jeanette.
I'm Cheryl.
And we are here to bring you Flosstube number 10.
10.
Wow, 10.
Yeah.
So we're a little late in...
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
The summer was kind of crazy and it kind of came and went and we had all these plans and I don't know what you read.
Best laid plans, but I didn't do any of them.
It was crazy. So today is actually September 21st, 2023, yes. Thursday.
Yes. I thought it was Friday.
It's not. It's not Friday. Yeah. So anyway, so welcome. Thanks for coming back and watching with us and hanging out. We've got lots to talk about today. And
you guys, we have... Okay. You ready? Just get yourself a drink and a snack and go potty. Because
apparently she's got a lot.
There's a pile.
It's, yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be a minute. So
you can kind of see. Look.
Oh yeah, look at her tree. Look.
Halloween tree.
Look. Is this cute or what? Where'd you find the black tree?
Michael's.
Seriously?
Yeah.
This is super cute. She's
got
ornaments and
if you like Star Wars,
look,
it can double as a Star Wars Christmas tree during Christmas,
I
because
see what you did there.
The orange lights that are on there, they're added. So it comes with pre-lit with white lights. So we add red lights to make it like a Sith tree, and we have like a small little, what's that called? It's like a helmet of Darth Vader that we put as a tree topper. Hi.
Nothing says Merry Christmas like a Star Wars Christmas tree. Why not?
It does in this house.
It's awesome.
It does in this house. Anyways, tangent.
Yeah.
So anyways, okay, so first order of business is we're going to just remind you about the retreat that...
The Maggie's on Main
yes.
retreat.
So that is Stitching on the River 2024. It's in July of 2024. If you would like more information about the retreat, like we're going to have a guest designer, which is Annie Craft of Dirty Annie's Southern Style. And I'm stitching the retreat piece. It's over there.
Awesome.
And so that's why I don't have a lot of cross stitch, because a lot of the stitching was that.
You're preoccupied.
So,
yeah,
and I can't show that because it's a surprise. But if you want more information about cost and all that sort of thing, you can go to our website, or Maggie's on Main website, which is www.maggiesonmainid.com. And if you scroll a little bit down on the page, it has all the info and how to register and pay and all that stuff.
Yep, it'll be in Boise. Yeah. Boise, Idaho. We're staying at the Riverside Hotel.
Yep.
In Boise, and we're what, 2/3 full already?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So
if you're interested in coming, and you know, like we're trying to reach everybody, right? So if you like doing fun cross stitch things and going to retreats and all that, then you know, this would be fun times. And if I know that there's some people who like going to different retreats in every state. So if you're one of those people and you want to go to a cross stitch retreat in Idaho,
here we are.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be fun times. We have fun things in store, and you know, it's gonna be good times.
So if you're interested, check it out. And
okay, so now we are going to talk about. Oh yeah, so at the end of this video, we're gonna have a giveaway, and you have 2 chances to win. And you have to wait until the end of the video to know what words to use
and what it is.
Because there's 2 opportunities. One item, I'll give you a hint. One item is a cross stitch item, and one item is a quilting item.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, so stay tuned.
So whips. How many whips do you have?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like 4.
So
it's not a lot, and I've been working on so just sidebar.
Yeah.
I'm tangent. I'm prepping for Stitch West.
Yeah.
And so I've been, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but yeah, so I've been busy with other things.
So you've been doing your side hustle.
Kinda, yeah.
Hey Nina, you like my shirt?
I actually really like that. That's super cute. Is that recent?
She gave it to me.
Oh. Nina, I want her shirt.
Anywhoosies. Okay, so I have a lot of whips. These are all my whips. I went through...
I thought those were finishes.
These are finishes. I have a lot of finishes. You guys. Okay, well, okay, let's just talk about this. Let's just say, okay, today is the 21st of September. The last time we saw you was August 2nd.
Dang.
So it's been like 7 weeks, no, almost 8 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Since we've seen you last. So sorry for the delay. We've been asked, where is the floss tube? I'm sorry. We're really busy right now. I started homeschool. My boys started fall ball. Like, she's prepping for Stitch West, which is taking up every spare inch of her time. And also doing stuff for your parents and things like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
that's right. I forgot. Yeah, in all of that too, my parents are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
Which is the weekend before we leave for Stitch West. And so
timing. With
all of the things, we're also prepping for that. It hasn't really taken a lot, but you know, there's other stuff in there too.
Well,
so
you know, you have to like you said before, irons in the fire.
Irons in the fire. There's a lot of irons in the fire.
Yes. And I have a lot of irons.
Not a lot of fire.
Yeah.
A lot of irons, not a lot of fire.
Word. Okay. So this is so I'll show you quickly my book of days. So this is my August. It looks really busy.
That's great.
It was. And also, like, you know, for August, we had our stitch challenge. And
I failed miserably.
I
tell you now.
Failed miserably. I did not touch cross stitch unless it was work cross stitch pretty much the entire month of August. I started, just so I wouldn't be a liar, I started something that had buttons. Or no, that had beads.
I have a finish from that challenge.
Yeah, I suck. So.
You don't suck. You're just busy.
Yeah.
You're a busy mama.
And then, this is my September so far.
Look at this.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
My middle, it's a, what is that called? Diamond painting? It's like a diamond painting sticker.
Sorry, distraction.
My middle did that.
Squirrel.
And it's been up on our whiteboard for like 2 years and it's just sitting there. And I'm like, if I take this down, he's never gonna know. And guess what? He doesn't know. He forgot that I was even there. So I get to decorate my book with it.
Yeah, I love
Sparkles.
it. Super love it. Okay.
So, yeah, so I had, my middle had his birthday. My oldest had his birthday. Which, the fact that he's like preteen now, I'm like, what is life? Anyways, yeah, so it's been busy. All the things. So
that's good.
Lots of whips, lots of finishes,
Your life is full, which is good.
Yeah, it's very full. That's a great way to put it, Jeanette. Very good. Okay, so I have like to finagle things because there's so much.
Finagle?
Finagle.
Is that a word?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's just go with it.
Sounds good.
Let's roll with that. That's one. Okay.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
It's
so
cool. I have it in order that makes sense to talk about.
Okay. I believe you.
So, I've talked about how I'm working on the Lori Holt quilt called Calico Garden. And that's a work quilt that I'm working on, and it's a long process because I'm severely behind. We are now 2 sew-alongs behind. Anyway,
it's okay.
So I pieced, this is a pieced block in that quilt. That
looks so good. Did that take forever?
It took me a work day.
Yeah, that's a lot of piecing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of piecing in there. So
and that's how
it looks so cute though.
I press open for those of you that are.
I prefer to also.
Some of them I didn't, like it just depends. It's like 95% of the time I'm pressing open. The rest of the time it's like, if the fabric's like, no, I want to go that way, then I just do that. But yeah, so I finished this block.
Cute.
I finished stitching down, like appliquing this block. And
those bees.
And I'm doing,
look at these.
The queen bee, there is a needle in that, so I want to
make sure. Look at these bees.
I know, look at them.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, she's a queen.
She's a queen.
Little crown.
Okay, so trying to turn that, I was like, how in the heck am I going to turn that? I was like, oh, I guess it's not that hard. Once you like
get it started or something?
Yeah, once you get it like going. Anyway. So that is the Calico Garden quilt that I am working on. That's the blocks that I've finished. And
is that a Lori Holt?
Yeah, it's Lori Holt.
Okay.
And then she also had Bee Vintage, which was her next sew along, which was done with a fabric line called Be Vintage, which is actually a basic, that basically means that you can get it all the time, and
Which is good.
It's not a collection. But I didn't want to do an entire huge quilt because I didn't have time, and especially since I'm doing Calico Garden and it's still not done. So I was like,
and that Calico Garden quilt is
huge. It's like 92 by 92
fit
something.
King size bed. I mean, it's a giant quilt.
So I just took 4 blocks from the Be Vintage quilt, and I am using the same setting that she has. But this one, so there's
so cute.
They don't have their buttons yet because I put buttons on after I quilt. So there's kitty, a bird, so he'll get an eyeball, she'll get eyeballs, which will be buttons, and then the Scotty dog will get buttons too.
That turned out so cute, Cheryl.
And this fabric is not done with Be Vintage, it's done with Calico. So, and then I think this fabric right here is not Calico. I think this fabric, no, I lied. It is Calico. Never mind, ignore me. No, the only thing I think that's prairie in this is this background, which, who doesn't like that? So, I just need to get the border fabric, because the border fabric that I chose, it's going to be awfully horrible. So that's a hard pass. Oh, one thing about this is normally when I do Lori Holt, like you've seen the ones that have been hanging up and the blocks I've showed you, I hand stitch those applique pieces down. But this quilt, I decided that is the Amazon driver.
Truck.
What the heck are they doing? Anyway, so I decided to actually machine stitch. You can see that I got up close there.
Dang.
And
you're stitching super slow.
No, I just stitched, like, you know, around the edge.
Yeah.
And I chained, you know, obviously you have to use a matching thread. So that's when I came in that day and I was like, I need all these colors. And that was why. Because I didn't have the right color gray. And I ended up using a brown. Because it was like her nutmeg color. Anyway. So this is like proof that if you like the look of the Lori Holt appliques, but you're like, I don't want to do all that hand stitching, then you can still do them, but you can stitch them down by machine. And you only change your top thread. You don't have to change your bobbin thread, because the bobbin thread is what you see. It's on the back, so you don't see that.
Yeah.
So you just change your top thread. And I just did like a running stitch along the outside of the shape. And some people decide to do blanket stitch, or they'll do like a zigzag or whatever, and I just wanted to keep it simple and just did the running stitch along the side.
Looks great.
So that is my Be Vintage. Do you want to talk about a whip that you had?
Do I want to talk about a whip?
Or do you want me to do another whip?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Because I have a lot. Hi.
You know, it makes me feel bad because you've been so much more productive than I have.
She's also she has quilt blocks at the shop that she didn't bring, I'm sure.
I did not.
That you finished.
I did. Yeah, I did. I've got three quilt blocks from that Cascade Afghan. Good grief. Cascade quilt. Sorry.
Okay.
I tell ya.
So, I have to mark it off so I don't talk about it again. Okay. So as part of my stitch challenge that I'm going to stitch it, why don't you pull out the one that you want to talk about?
Oh, okay, sure.
So that you'll be ready to go.
Yeah, I'll be ready to go.
But as part of our stitch challenge, it was the beads and silks, or silks and beads. I forget how I said it right now because, you know, brain fog. And also, I'm going to stitch it. I decided to do a new start. So at Market, I went into Satsuma Street's room and got some kits, and then Jeanette saw, and then she already stitched this completely and is done.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Did you finish it? Oh, sweet. Okay, so I started this as part of the stitch challenge. That's as far as I got. Because I didn't have a lot of time to do personal stitching when I started this. I had a day. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll take this to like baseball or something like that. But that's just not how that worked out. So
It's all
anyway,
good.
so I'm going to end up taking this with me to Stitch West.
Oh, awesome.
As like one of my whips for Stitch West, because it's portable, it's easier to work with and all that.
Yep.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, okay. So I have the same one. Hold on. Same one. And yep, here it is. Partridge in Pear. So far there's three of these in the series.
I can't wait for the fourth one,
Partridge in Pear.
which hopefully she'll release that at Stitch West.
I hope so, because I can't wait.
For Calling Birds.
So yep. So mine's all done.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's turned out really cute.
Oh, and I don't know why I'm thinking that these are humongous, because they're
No,
not.
they're really not.
They're like 54 by 54.
And then there's these cute little sequins and some beads in the tail. It turned out really cute. So I haven't.
That is a really cute needle minder.
Oh, this. So
Yeah.
my needle minder. This is actually a Fat Quarter Shop limited edition
Thingamajig.
needle minder. Yeah, I got it on Fat Quarter Shop.
Oh,
So
okay.
I just really liked it because it looked kind of Christmassy and
It looks like a poinsettia.
yeah, and so I thought it was really cute. So that goes with my birds.
The fabric goes with your bird.
So that is Pioneer Woman.
Is it?
In case anyone wanted to know.
I love
This stuff right here. I love her stuff.
So do I.
Just you wait. I made totes with her fabric and it's they're so,
I already owe
they're
you
so
money.
good.
I already owe you money for my
they're
tote.
so good. So anyway, I'm gonna work on this one next. So I'm taking this one
two turtle doves.
to Stitch West, so hopefully I'll get to start that one next.
Fun times.
So, but I have to get it. I have to tell you. So for those of you that watched one of our older videos, this was, I don't know who told Cheryl about.
I saw it on the Contented Needleworker, her Flosstube, and she saw it from somebody else.
And this makes it, if you're working on that perforated paper, this makes it so much easier to work with. And on the back, I just changed the length of my stitches on my sewing machine so that it went in each hole.
Yeah.
And it was super easy. And then I just picked some fabric to go around. It makes it so much easier to hold, and it just stays in the Q-snap.
And then your thread doesn't get caught on the perforated paper.
Which
is annoying.
Incredibly frustrating. So,
Super annoying.
yeah. So anyway, moving on.
Okay, so I have another whip, because of course I do.
Go for it.
So Moda, which is a quilt fabric manufacturer, they put on a sew along, or like a quilt along, called blockheads, because quilt blocks. Anyway,
Play on words.
yeah, so I decided that I was going to do that as a way to make a sample for a fabric line that we have in the shop. And it's a fun way to engage with other people and all that kind of stuff. And Maggie said, yeah, so I was like, cool. So I'm going to insert a picture of the bonus block for Blockheads 5 that's at the shop. And then this is block 1. I am using, my bad.
Got it.
Sorry. I'm using Country Rose fabric by Lelo Boutique. And I am using, my background fabric is Bella Solids 200, in case you're interested. And we still have this fabric at the store, so if you would like to get some, we have some there.
That's really pretty.
So that's block 1, and then block 2, which was released yesterday.
So there's only 2 so far?
There's technically 2 blocks and a bonus block.
Okay.
In the first phase of Blockheads 5, there's 2 phases of Blockheads this time. So phase 1 has 9 blocks. Yeah. So I'll have to probably like make some of them twice.
Oh, okay.
And then this is block 2. This one was designed by Joanna Figueroa of Fig Tree Quilts. And it's still the same fabric line, which is Country Rose by Lelo Boutique. Who's like
they give you all the fabric requirements and everything for each block?
Yeah. So if
I'm really interested in
So if you're interested in doing blockheads, and it's not too late to start, you could totally still start. Let's see, you can go to, if you are on Facebook, they have a Facebook group called Moda Blockheads. So you can ask to join that, and they have all the details for where to go, the links for all the blocks that have been released so far. And then if you don't want to go that route, you can just go to the Moda blog So modafabrics.com, I think is what the website is. If not, I'll put it here. And I mean, I type it enough, you'd think I would know what it is. But modafabrics.com. And then if you go to, like, you scroll toward the bottom, there's a little thing for blog. And if you click that, you'll be able to see, like, all the blockheads. Because right now, that's what they're doing. That's what they're sharing is about blockheads. So,
that's great. I love sampler quilts.
and this will be a sampler quilt for sure. So, yeah. And I don't know if you guys saw, but I cut my fabric so that all the words were the right way.
Of course you did.
I pulled the Kimberly Jolly and had all my words go in the correct direction.
You have to. You have to.
Otherwise, it would drive me nuts.
Yep. I'm kind of a stickler about words. They have to.
Yeah. So that is another whip that I had.
Awesome.
Do you have another whip?
I do. I do have a whip.
Yeah, but one thing that's cool about these while she's getting that out is this particular, a lot of these blocks they're confident beginner friendly. If you have any kind of experience at all, or even if you don't actually, the instructions are so well done that it's something that even a beginner can do. Because all these are half square triangles. See if you look there. Not meaning to flip you off. Sorry. But if you see there, it's just half square triangles.
PG,
I know, I'm sorry. So, and they tell you exactly how many of each type, like combination of half square triangle you need to make. They tell you all of that in the pattern for the block. So it's not like this one was, this is a quarter square triangle. But look at that. Like, can you imagine an entire quilt with this? This would be like an Irish chain. We know she'd like it. She loves Irish chain quilts.
I don't know. There's something about it.
They're very pretty.
They're very pretty.
And they're so versatile, and there's variations of them. So they always turn out really awesome. So anyway, your turn.
All right. So I had a mini vacation.
Yes.
And I
a well-deserved vacation in my opinion.
It's so funny because it's kind of like a cross-stitch retreat. So I took so many I took probably half a dozen different projects with me. Like, I'm going to get all of this stitching done, and we're just going to sit. And we had a lot of stitching time, but man, I tell you.
You went with your sister-in-law, right? Who
Yes.
stitches.
Yeah. She stitches too. And so she knits and crochets and cross stitches. She does all kinds of stuff. And she worked on socks, and she worked on an Afghan, and then she stitched, and so I only cross stitched, but anyways,
Fun times.
it was really nice. And
Does it still smell like campfire?
it smells like campfire.
It does! You should bottle that. It smells like campfire.
Oh man, I don't know if you guys like to camp. It's like, that's our getaway. We don't take expensive, extravagant vacations. We go camping. So
I don't take vacations, period.
I love, we don't go very often, but
it's hard with 3 little kids, you know.
It is indeed. It's a lot of fun. It's very relaxing and peaceful. We go up to the mountains and we just sit and, chill, and it's awesome.
Do you need me to hold things?
No. Okay. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
No, you're
anyway, so it smells like campfire. So if you know, you know that smell. So I started Harvest Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. This was her newest release of the Tiny Towns, and it's so cute. Those colors are just super yummy.
They're so you.
Yeah, they're so definitely me. Anyways,
Did you get the frill too?
I did get the frill. I haven't started it here. Here's the little frill. It's really cute. Fun. There you go.
Cute.
I love the little fox in there.
There is a fox.
Yeah,
in
there's
there,
a little
isn't
fox in there. He's super cute. So anyway, here's my guy.
there? Oh, and look, pumpkins with a crow.
Yes, I know. Isn't that cute?
They're
At first
so
I thought it
cute.
was a candy corn, but it's actually pumpkins with little.
Oh, it could be a candy. It could be like a devil candy corn. It's got a black top. I'm just kidding.
So anyway, here's my very meager start. I did this tree and the little owl, and I really enjoyed it. But one of the colors that I needed, we didn't have in the store, and so I didn't have it. So I had to skip some of this in here because.
What fabric was that?
This is 36 count. Hold on. Oh, you know what's missing? My floss. Somehow my floss is not here.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. Because that's where the fabric is.
Oh. If we remember to put it in the description, then
I'm thinking that it fell out.
Oh.
And
you were camping.
Super sorry, guys. It didn't. Yeah.
It's probably a picture of this plus.
No, it's not.
No, Grace Notes.
Yes, I think it is Grace Notes.
It's a Grace Notes fabric, like
So,
Bradley or
one of those
ones.
And so I apologize, guys. I'm really sorry. It must have fallen out because it was all in here together.
Yeah.
And so that's where the fabric is, but I'll have to look it up. But anyway, it is 36 count.
Cute.
Because someone got me hooked on 36 count. And I can't stitch on anything bigger than that anymore. It's a problem, but yeah. Yeah, the fact that it still smells like camping.
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
So anyway, continue.
Okay,
so
I
think I have one more.
I have many. So
you do a few, and then
yeah. So this is a Cricklewood crossing bag.
She does such good work.
Yeah,
I love her stuff.
Cute.
I like that they're
thicker.
Yeah, and I don't know what she uses, but man,
I don't know.
Soft and stable maybe, but that stuff's expensive.
Yeah. So tis Halloween. This booklet has 13 projects, stockings, and projects to stitch for spooky fun.
I love it.
Funny story. Speaking of fabric, I don't know what this is. I have a finish on here though.
We're a mess
from before because I had them on both.
That is so cute.
Yeah, so
that's so cute.
This is called.
Are you gonna do them all?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
This one's called Haunted House.
Yeah, don't show the pattern.
So that's the one that's finished.
Cute.
And then this next one I'm going to show you, that was a whip. That was on my Whip Go one time. And it was called, which is perfect, because I was like, I want to stitch something Halloween.
Oh, perfect.
And you'll see another thing I did that was Halloween. So it's called Jack-O-Lantern.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I like that she uses fancy, she's got fancy stitches in there too.
Yeah, and this is just actually just like.
Oh, this one did though. There's like
Smyrnas
there's in there.
Smyrnas, yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is where I'm at.
Here.
Yeah, I got it.
Multitasking.
So I decided that I didn't feel like putting this in the Q-snap. So I was stitching this in hand, and I was really proud of myself because you couldn't tell where I started stitching in hand. And this is linen, and what does this call for? 30 count. So this is probably 32 count. I know it's an R&R something. But it's 32 count. I know that because I didn't want to go so far off, and I'm stitching with 2 threads. So that's how I know it's 32 count. But as soon as I know what it is, and when I edit this video, I will put that along the bottom so you can know what it is.
We'll know what it is.
It's an R&R fabric, and I know that. And I meant to grab my book, but it's over there. And I'm not going to grab it because I have a lot of crap over here. And
she'd have to parkour over all of this stuff. Yeah, it'd be pretty impressive. Okay, what else?
So I'm going to show, so I was commissioned by a friend to make a quilt for her. She came over to my son's birthday and saw a project bag that had baseball pinup girls on it. And she's like, can you make me a quilt out of that? And I was like, I don't know. I got to find the fabric first. Well, I could find it, but it was a blue version, which worked out because she's an Atlanta Braves fan and their home jerseys are blue.
Hey,
so
that was good.
I finished quilting it today. And I'm using this pattern called Stars and Windows by Flamingo Toes. So
quilt.
It doesn't look anything like this. Okay. But you see the windows, right? The windows and the stars. Okay.
Here, can I help?
This quilt is 60 by 84. So it's a nice throw size quilt, good for the couch.
Here.
We're just gonna show like the top.
That's fine.
Because
I just want it to not be upside down.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just show the top part. Okay, so I have this fabric as an extra fabric, and it does have Atlanta on there.
That's
like if you
really
read
cool.
it. And you know, with buying fabric online, sometimes you never know if the fabric color is going to be what you think it is. And it's the exact color it needed to be. So I also found this awesome plaid that is part of the same line as this. And I will try and remember what it was called and put it in the description box. But it was all different baseball fabrics, which is like fabulous. And then this is the pinup.
Cute.
So yes, so that is, it's quilted. I just did a meander, and then this fabric here is like a it's called Swirl, watercolor swirl. It's a Riley Blake basic. And then I just did like a, oh, here's a loose thread that are not loose, but like an extra thread that I need to trim. I haven't bound it yet, obviously. I was about to trim it, and then Jeanette got here. But yeah, so then I just did brown to be like, it matches the other browns that are in the fabric or in the other fabrics. And then the backing of the quilt is just a tan flannel.
Yeah, it's really soft.
Yeah, and it's a Moda Primitive Gatherings flannel, which if you ever need something, and it looks kind of like muslin-y, so it's not completely solid, so it still has movement to it.
It almost looks like suede. It's got a very suede
texture
to it.
If you can ever make a quilt
really
out of
cool.
that, out of Moda Fabrics brand flannels, do yourself a favor and spend the extra money on that, because it doesn't pill. It doesn't like lose all of its dye. In my opinion,
and it stays soft.
Yes, and the more you wash it, the softer it gets.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's fabulous. It's the best. It's the best flannel. Anyways, so that's that one.
Okay.
I have to mark it off. That was an FO because it's not bound yet. Do you have another whip?
I have another whip, and then I have, let's see, hold on. I think I have one like finish.
Okay, I'm gonna do another one
Go
then.
ahead, you do your thing.
Because
you do you, boo.
Okay, so last video I talked about how I had lost my quilty bug for a little bit, and what I realized was that I was not working on personal projects. Anyway, I had a lot of projects. Like I decided to go through like all of my fabrics and look through what I actually had going on, so I could see what stuff was ready to be finished or it was in a state of completion. And if I just took some time and worked on it, it would be done. So actually this is one of those things. This quilt here is a Hocus Pocus fabric quilt that is just a 4-patch that I just made one day. The fabric, you can see like right there, all those fabrics. So all of these here, so they were available at Joann's last year. They have a new version this year. So this fabric, I don't know if you can get anymore. And then I just had this polka dot on the back, Halloween polka dot. And then this is a swirl fabric.
Cute.
Yeah. So that was something I finished. That was I was heavily motivated because I was like, I want to decorate for Halloween. I'm ready. So
it's time. It's time.
It is time. So I was like, okay, if I get these things done, then I can hang it. And then it's like, my husband will be more inclined to let me
get more quilty stuff.
Decorate. No, just decorate.
Oh, okay.
I was motivated to
if
decorate.
I finish, then
I
get to get more.
Yeah, that's true. I already have my Christmas list going, and it's got quilts on it, quilt kits. Okay, so this was a whip go. This is not a quilt.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not a quilt.
This is a whip go piece. This is a finish. I finished it.
I'm so excited. Ah, it's so cute.
So nothing about this is called for except the black, the blue, and the green.
You changed all
everything else is different color.
Awesome.
So, and I think what I had for the orange, it was not the right color. It was
awesome.
some other, like, it was an overdye that I had in the bag thinking, oh, I'll just use that. And it was
Okay, you gotta read it. What does it say?
it says, a witch and her little monsters live here with one handsome devil.
It is so cute.
So
Yeah,
it
it's
is
really cute.
stitched on 28 count Monaco, the dye tea coffee dye that also had Rit dye in the tea coffee dye from another project. So it's spooky, scary, Halloweeny.
I love it.
And I am going to totally do a Priscilla finish with this because I already have ideas.
It needs it. It needs it.
With all the bows and the bells and all the things.
It needs all the things.
Because, I mean, this is a Priscilla finish. Let's show that.
Yeah, I think you should with all those Mill Hill kits on
Okay,
there.
so I'm moving the camera. Sorry if you,
Don't get motion
yeah,
sick.
like don't die. So you can see there. Okay, so that is those, if you want to point to them, Jeanette. Yeah, so those are all Mill Hill pumpkins that came out in 2020.
This was all part of one set.
One series.
Yeah. Series.
And they're all still available. You can still get them. Yeah. And then the
Look at this.
wreath is like one of those grapevine wreaths. I found that at
The jingle bell that's like a
Joann's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
love
got that at Joann's. And then I got candy corns from Michael's. And I got the wreath from Michael's. I'm going to set you down now.
Yeah, it's so cute.
And it was a sample in the shop, like when we first opened, and Maggie said I could take it home, and I was like, sweet, because
It's awesome.
yeah. And my sister, she stitched a few of them, and I stitched. There's 6 of them total. She stitched 3, and I stitched 3.
I love it.
So, and she like that. She was like, do you have any more? I was like, yeah.
They're fun. If you haven't ever done one of those,
It was
Mill kits,
yeah. It was a fast.
They stitch up pretty quick. So
So anyway, I finished this. This is a finish now. I just need to FFO it. And when I FFO it, I'll show it again so you can see how I finished it. So how that one got done. Done ski. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I talked about this already. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not talking about things twice. Okay, so what do you have 2?
I have 2 more.
Okay, I'm going to show another thing.
Okay, go.
Sorry.
This is the Cheryl show.
Sorry.
I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. She has been so much more productive than I have been
Okay,
the
but
last like 6 weeks. And
you've
so I'm just
been-
like impressed so much.
You've been productive for things for Stitch West though.
For different things that doesn't
That
really
you don't
affect
see.
here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
I
okay.
did bring a tote because I had to brag about it because it
It's
turned out
amazing.
so cute. And yeah.
I can't wait to see it. Is that next? Are you going to show that next?
No,
Oh.
I can.
Okay. So
Go
I
ahead.
have a quilt that is a Lori Holt quilt called Sweetie Pie. And I still have all the leftover fabrics. And then she also has it's a Dresden plate quilt that looks
So
like
cute.
this, except you're using all of the other fabrics in the Dresden plates. I have not quilted it yet. I have it ready to quilt. I wanted to make sure I would be able to quilt it the way I wanted to quilt it and not completely jack it up and then cry. So, because the quilt was my first Lori Holt. So it means a lot to me. My boys got it for me for Mother's Day or Christmas or my
One of those
birthday,
yeah.
something like that. And they picked it out like as this is what we're gonna get Mom. So like I needed a 13th center, which that'll make sense in a minute. So I decided to make this pillow. And this is out of the same fabric, which was
Cute.
So Cherry 2 fabric by Lori Holt. And sometimes you can still find like yardage at shops online. And my husband wanted me to make an apple center. And this will be when the big quilt is quilted, it'll be big enough to go on my bed. So I'll be able to put this as my pillow for my decorative pillow. Boop. And it's got cherries on the back. And I just did an envelope
I love that idea.
And
that's great. And then you can change out your pillow form or...
Yeah. And I had leftover rickrack from another project that I popped in the binding there. And then this was awesome because I was able to trial run how I was going to quilt the actual quilt.
Oh.
So I knew how I was going to do the Dresden plates, how I was going to quilt around the fruits, how I was going to do like the background fabric, all that kind of stuff. It kind of let me play with that idea.
This takes a long time to do. This.
It does?
Tiny. Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it does.
When you get into there, then it's micro stipple.
Yeah.
That becomes...
It's just like, yeah. It looks amazing, but it takes a long time.
And a lot of thread. A lot of thread.
Because it's really tight.
Yeah, I quilted this on the end of when I did.
Oh!
I just slapped it on the end.
So nobody
Okay,
knows.
so that was a start and finish from the last time I saw you. So I have a pillow.
Good job.
It's a pillow-tastic in my whips this time. Okay, your turn.
All right. So I debated whether or not I was going to share, but I really like it, and so I'm going to share anyway. It's because it's supposed to be my small for Stitch West. So I don't know if I should show, but I'm going to because
Why not?
Because I love it. So
Yeah,
I'm
why
going to.
shouldn't you share?
Oh, I don't know. So anyway,
You're a weirdo.
I am
You're my weirdo.
I'm a member
you.
of
Patreon.
Teresa Kogut's Patreon. And so this was last month.
That's
No, I'm
cute.
sorry. This was July. This was tier 4 July pattern.
Cute.
And it's called Dancer's Friends. And he was just so stinking cute. And I couldn't resist. And so
Oh yeah.
I've got him almost done.
Is that gonna be? And that's gonna be your small.
This is my small. And it's actually a little bigger. And it's on 36 count.
I'm
too.
gonna have to figure out what bag is yours.
So cute.
How are you gonna finish it?
I
Because she's really good at finishing. You should do a Priscilla finish.
don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Or are
what
you
I want
gonna
to
do like a?
I might make a pillow. I don't know. Just something.
It's what you have time for. That's what it's gonna end up being.
Yeah, what's going to be the fastest. But anyway, I changed out a lot of the colors.
Oh yeah,
I've
you
got
did.
my, she had a lot of DMCs. I'm like, I want to use,
Fancy
overdyed.
floss.
And so I changed out a lot of the colors. But it's on 36 count Olympia by Mystic Fabrics because it was just perfect. And so I just have this little bit of the tree left to do. But it has been such a fun stitch. And I just thought he was so stinking cute. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm looking at it.
Oh,
It's adorbs.
yeah, he's really cute. But he's been a lot of fun. You can't. It's not done. I gotta finish it first.
And then I'll steal it.
And then I'm gonna disguise the bag so that you have no idea which one.
Especially since we're roommates.
I'm gonna have to, yeah. So anyway, this has pretty much been the only stitching I've been doing recently because I've got to get it. I've got 2.5 weeks. Oh my gosh.
Guys, so remember how I was gonna do Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
What happened?
I'm not gonna be able to finish it in time.
What the heck? So what are you doing instead?
So I'm doing Loki
Oh, awesome.
because I already had something finished.
Okay.
And I have an idea of how I'm gonna finish it. It's still gonna be awesome, but it's not gonna be that.
That's all right.
So,
I was gonna have to
and with the new Loki season
like
2,
hog tie Nina so that she.
I know, right? They were gonna like be fighting over it, and I'm like, okay, children,
I'm like, Lord of the Rings. Are you kidding?
children, and you know, I might still get it done if I
Hey, it's
get my
supposed
butt
to
in
be
gear.
fun, and if you can't, then do something.
Because I
different.
already know how I was gonna finish it and everything. I already have like my whole plan. I have I know where I can get all the supplies to do it. I have stuff in my cubby at work so I can finish FFO it. So I have it there ready. So I just need to, maybe I'll work on it tonight. I don't know.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I still have to get the other fabric I need to FFO the other thing. So
There you go.
anyway, okay,
All right.
so I'll do another finish because, well, this was not a finish. It was a start. So, Lori Holt, hi. We like Lori Holt here. I don't know if you know this, but we do.
Slight obsession.
A little bit. So, So with that pillow,
Here, do you want me to hold it?
I just really quick wanted to
All
show. So when you make the Dresden, it's made with a Dresden plate. She calls it a pie maker or pie slice maker or something like that. Really cute. Pie slices is what she called them because, you know, it's called sweetie pie and everything had a fruit in the center. So it was pies. Get it?
I gotcha.
Okay. Because everything has to be cute. I agree.
She's always so good with the wording of stuff.
I know. She's a genius. So basically what she did was, is she's like, to reduce bulk, she cut out the inside of this Dresden, and then you put this top piece on top of that.
Okay.
So you applique on your fruit onto this white piece. Then you turn that into a circle. And then you applique that on top of the Dresden plate. But you need to remove some of that extra bulk so there's not so much stuff right here when you're trying to quilt it.
That makes sense.
It'd be a pain in the butt. So she's a thinker and she removed it. But then she's like, we have all these centers. What are we going to do with them? Well, when you did the sew along, she's like, keep these pieces. Don't throw them away. You'll see why. I've been keeping these suckers since 2018.
Wow.
Okay? They've been in my stash.
Wow. Oh, look what she did. Flower? Are you kidding?
So it's called Cutie Pie Flower Quilt. And it will be on point.
So this right here, is that what you cut? That's what you cut out.
That's the center. And then you take the I forget, there's a circle in the Sweetie Pie So Simple Shapes. That's a circle that you need, that you can use. I think, and then this one I ended up using from another one because I wanted a slightly different size. Yeah, and then this is Sweetie Pie. No, So Cherry 2. This is So Cherry 2 fabric.
All straight.
And it's like the dots that I had left over. If you look over there on my couch, see that huge pile?
Wow.
That's what's left over from the kit.
Wow.
Because I'm frugal. I don't waste, especially if it's Lori Holt. Like I'm stingy.
No, you're good.
And she had on hers, she had you make a bias tape stem, but I was like, no, we're going to use her vintage trim. And this is in Riley Green. I had to order it.
This fabric. Look at that.
I know, it's adorbs.
Oh man.
And then because, you know, I had 12 pie plates. I had 12 because the Sweetie Pie quilt is 12 blocks. So you had to make a 13th block, also known as the pillow, to get the extra center. Because how she has you do this is on point. All these blocks are going to be on point, so you need 13 blocks for it to be even.
Right. There it is.
And I decided to do the cherries instead of a plain center, and then I have plain leaves.
Look at what you did there.
Look at what I did there.
Man.
And I am going to not sew down the rickrack with thread because that's crazy. I am going to whip stitch DMC over the top of it.
Oh, cute.
And it'll like make it look candy cane, except it'll slightly match.
I love that.
Most of the way match.
Really
but this is her large vintage trim in Riley Green.
Yep.
So this is one of those things that I was like, hey, Quilty Bug, I want to be friends again. And so
Did it help?
It totally helped.
That's awesome.
It totally helped. And I went back and was watching like old Lori Holt videos from like that are on the Riley Blake channel.
Oh,
and just been watching those because they're helping me like stay inspired.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna talk about this real quick because I don't have the quilt because someone forgot it.
I forgot.
Okay, so I talked about.
Sorry.
I talked about this quilt called Autumn Wishes.
I know. Flip it around. There you go.
Yeah, but that's what it actually looks like on the back.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, but
the quilt itself.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I'm gonna insert a picture here, and I finished that quilt. It is, what size is this thing? It's 48.5 by 64.5, and I am teaching a class. And if someone doesn't sign up by tomorrow for the last spot, there will be one kit left. So you too can make this.
Yep.
That's all.
All right, your turn. Okay, so I have a finish
Yay!
that I actually finished while we were camping. And it was very fitting, and I wouldn't allow myself to do anything else until I finished.
Isn't that the one I said you need to finish it? Yeah. You had your orders.
I did. I had my... It was probably one of the few things that I actually accomplished that I was supposed to do. So
It's
anyway, it's called Camping Trip by Country Cottage Needleworks.
Adorbs.
And I bought this one when it first came out, like, several years ago. And
look at
it.
the bears.
Yeah. I started it immediately because I have to. And then it sat for
Eons.
forever because
Life.
gets busy and whatnot. So anyway,
I love it.
so here, whoops, hold on. There we go. So he's all done. And it's super cute. And I added in star buttons.
It's so cute.
So I bought these little Mill Hill and I added in a crow button instead of stitching the bird. And then I added in a few, hold on, it's very slippery. Hold on. I added in a few little beads. So like right here where these little fireflies are supposed to be, I did little Mill Hill beads. Because, I don't know, I'm extra.
Cute.
This is coffee tea dyed. It's, what was it originally?
It says right here. Antique lamb's wool.
Oh yeah, it was just a 32 count antique lamb's wool that I coffee tea dyed forever ago.
I think we need to have a coffee tea dye clinic and just dye some fabric.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Because then it smells like coffee tea.
It does.
And it smells so freaking
It doesn't-
good. You open your bag up and it's like
bad. Yeah, it smells good. It actually
aroma.
This one also has camping smell.
The best part
So-
of waking up.
I think we need sleep.
Folgers in your cup.
Was that even still, that commercial still going in the
No.
90s? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was going, yeah, but that just showed how old I am.
So,
Hi, I'm 40.
it's okay. So anyway, that was a really good finish. I was excited to do it. So it'll get framed and put in my trailer.
That's so cute, Jeanette.
So thank you. Yeah, turned out really cute.
Don't
a really-
iron these.
Yeah, word to the wise.
I found out the hard way.
The clay buttons made by Jabco,
Don't iron them.
Don't iron them. They will melt.
Yeah, because they're made with polymer clay. Polymer is plastic.
Yeah, don't get them hot.
You'll see. I found that out.
Yeah, so
It got on my iron. That was fun cleaning off.
when I iron it, I'll have to iron around like the edges and just be super careful because
If when you stretch it, any wrinkles will come out
Yeah.
anyway. That's really cute.
yeah, thank you.
Very exciting.
Next.
My turn again?
Mhm.
Sorry. It is my...
Hey.
It is the Cheryl show. But hey, guess what? She's going to be talking a lot in a minute because she bought a bunch of crap.
I did. And I have plans for Stitch West and I brought all the things I'm going to stitch. Well, I brought all the things that I'm going to look at while I'm at Stitch West.
Because you're going to be busy selling things. Hey, maybe you'll sell out by like Friday afternoon and then you'll be able to just sit there and stitch.
That would be awesome. I don't think that's going to happen, but
I do.
it's
Okay.
very encouraging. Okay. Nope. This one. Nope.
Okay, so again, when I was in my stash of things, I was finding things that were leftover blocks or just things where I had in my brain when I was making things, oh, I'm going to do this later. And then I never did. And it was just sitting there in my stash looking sad and saying, make me! Make me! I'm halfway done. And so this is one of those things. So this is a pillow that I made using the fabric called Kitty Corn, which is like a vintage Halloween fabric that came out in like 2020 or 2021.
I think it came
2021.
out. I think it came out last year. 2 years ago.
2021. And I made a string quilt, the Quilt As You Go method string quilt, using Jera Brandvig's method. Oh my gosh, what is that book? Something. Quilt As You Go made vintage. Quilt As You Go made modern. Quilt As You Go etc., etc. She has like 4 books that are Quilt As You Go. Anyways, I used her methods to create said
really
pillow.
cute.
Kitty Corn had a giant, huge, digitally printed panel that I put on the back of the quilt as the backing. And my middle is always like, Mom, hang that one up. I want to see the giant cat. It scared Maggie, so we didn't have it in the store hanging up very long. Long story. Anyway.
Okay.
Because we only got a few of the digitally printed ones.
Okay.
But then the actual bolts, there was another panel that
I
was
didn't know
more,
it was different.
it was smaller size. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I cut it apart and then I made it into a block.
Cute.
Because look at how freaking cute it is.
Those colors are so good too.
So-
I actually have some of that fabric.
I have an entire other kit of this fabric.
Do you? Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So I had extra jelly rolls from when I made the string quilt. And this quilt I made big, so I ended up using like 1.5 jelly rolls. So I had like half of a jelly roll just sitting there. So I used part of it to make the binding, and I did an envelope back. And I ended up using my regular everyday pillow, and it fit in there perfectly. It was a total accident.
That's
I did not
awesome.
plan that. And this is extra fabric I had that goes part of the line that I just had in my stash that was like I used as something else. I don't know why I had it in there, but I did. So this was a
Cute.
already started blocks, made it into a pillow in an hour.
Wow. And it goes with your quilt.
And it goes with my quilt that's on the back of my couch.
It's awesome.
Halloweeny time. And I made an envelope back so that I could store this easier than having it be like a stuffed pillow that I'm like, where the heck am I
gonna put
putting this?
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's that finish.
You need to.
I'll take a
You
picture.
gotta take a picture of this pile because she just tosses her stuff.
She's all neat and
I try to
tidy.
keep it organized. But I
Mine's
have
like
to take it all home.
Mine's a disaster.
And so because like I can clean it up later. But yeah, she just you got to take a picture when you're done.
I will.
And
That's a good idea.
Because that's hilarious. That's really funny.
Okay, so this was a start and finish. My friend Cindy, who is very dear to me, she lives north of us, and she's one of the first friends that I made when I moved to this small town that we moved to in middle-ish Idaho, when we first moved to Idaho. And she decided to go through her stash, and she's like, I'm never going to make these. Do you think you'd want them? And I'm like, yeah. And then they sat in my stash because we decided to open a store. So I didn't have a lot of time for personal projects. Well, I was like, I feel like making this. And I have an entire bolt of interfacing sitting in my room.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm going to make this. So this is upside down. It's called Witch Adora Doodle by the Whole Country Caboodle. I looked them up. They still exist.
Okay.
The store does. They also design fabric and all kind. You would like their fabric, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. They have a lot of gnomes and things like that too.
Kind of whimsical.
Whimsy, yeah. But this, I don't know how old this kit is. It came in this cute little box.
Cute.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be keeping these and using them for other things.
Do you have more than just that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
So she gave me 4 of them. I guess she bought 4 kits. And there's a witch. There's a gobble gobble.
Oh, turkey.
Turkey lurkey. So that's the next one I'm gonna do. And then I'll probably start that soon. And then there's a Santa. And then she also got like a bunny rabbit for like Easter time.
So seasonal, kind of.
Yeah,
Cute.
It's so cute. So and I used like pretty much every scrap of fabric.
Oh
The
my
only
gosh,
thing
it's
it
so
didn't
cute.
the only thing it didn't come with was a backing, and I had some reproduction fabric that I thought matched pretty well in my stash for the back. So I'm calling her Helga. And then
She's
I
so
decided to add this extra little
little bow.
bow.
This is a ghost.
It's a ghost.
Look at this guy.
And then I used my own blush to make him have blushed. They have blushed,
That's
cheekies.
clever.
And it says to do that in the thing, but
That's so cute.
and she tells you exactly what steps to do and how to do it. And then I just quilted this with my walking foot on my Singer.
So cute.
And I changed the thread according to where I was stitching at.
Mm-hmm.
And her face is done with one of those micron pens that I use for labels so it won't wash out.
Or bleed.
And it won't bleed. Not that I plan to wash this. But, and then this is the back. It's
Cute.
Just like I think this is like, I don't know what fabric line this is, but. So, this was a start and finish. I was like, I just got a wild hair. And I was like, hey, guess what? I'm doing this today. And my husband's like, cool, I'm painting Warhammer. I'm like, right on, let's do this. And then
I love days like that.
yeah, and my kids were painting their Warhammer, which is really just little army figures. But anyway, I digress.
They want to feel like they're part of whatever you're doing.
And they're doing the things, and then they get to do stuff with Dad, and
They get to participate.
correct and make
Excellent.
fun. Okay,
Yeah, so I may have shown this already, but I'm so ready for fall. I'm done
so
with
cute.
I'm done with hot. I'm ready for cool weather and
I'm wearing
boots and
jeans.
sweaters. I'm wearing leggings because I love boots and leggings in the fall and the winter. I just live in big sweaters and that's my favorite. But anyway,
yeah, I can't wait to wear my cowboy boots.
it's finally starting to cool off, and so I am in an autumn mood.
Cute.
And so this is
Little House, Country Cottage.
Country Cottage Needleworks, and I think I showed this last time.
I think you have shown them before, but it's worth repeating.
Yeah, so
'Cause it's
anyway,
adorable.
this was a finish, and then here's the back.
I like your little extra charms.
Yep, I hung the little charm on there, and for the life of me, I could not find the chart, and so I apologize. We'll insert what it was called, but it's Country Cottage Needleworks. It was like
Seasonal something.
yeah, seasonal.
It's a
sampler.
seasonal one because they're, yeah, that sounds right.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's not exactly correct, but anyway.
Because it's a long chart that she cut in half.
Correct. And so I wish I had the chart, but yeah.
It's cool.
This should be underneath here,
Oh,
but I split them up into two different parts so that I could put it in this fold here.
yeah.
And this is on, I think it's on 28 count even weave that I coffee tea dyed myself. Sorry, I have to cough. Sorry. I have a tickle. Anyways, I rip dyed this in like an orange when I was playing with colors, and
Yeah.
it was kind of fun. So anyway, there you go. We're back.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. So, this is also one of those ones where, when you go in your stash and you're like, why isn't this done?
Yes, that's like the camping one that I just finished. I'm like, why didn't I finish this like 2 years ago?
And this one I'm going to show you, it's embroidery. So I don't even have to count. So it requires no thoughts. It requires me to literally put my needle where I need it to go, which is already drawn on for me that I did like forever ago.
All right.
So this is a Jabco, just another button company. It's called Chalkwork Pumpkins.
That's cool. I've
Yeah.
never seen that.
They have a bunch of button packs.
Cute.
They have a bunch of button packs that have a bunch of buttons, and then it has a pattern. Some of them are embroidery and some of them are cross stitch.
Huh.
And I have one
that.
that is it's like witches on motorcycles. It's like girls' night out or something like that, and it's got a bunch of Jabco buttons that you stitch with it.
That is really cute.
Yeah, it's
I love
hilarious.
that. So you do a little bit of embroidery and then the rest is just embellished with buttons.
Yes.
Cute.
And I used Wild Oats by Classic Colorworks as my white because I didn't want it to be just plain. Like, I wanted to see that there might be variegation. And I also didn't want to use chalk because no.
Because no.
This fabric is not black. It is a really, really dark, dark brown that looks black because it's next to white.
Close enough.
But it's a Bella Solid by Moda. And I put this on sticky board.
Oh, that's so cute.
And you can see all the little buttons.
Yeah, that's great, Cheryl.
And I just sat there, and it was when I was sick. That's right.
Oh, that was
So I got sick, like, I don't know, my kid came home from something.
So it works really good.
And I got this at Hobby Lobby, this frame. They had their frames on sale. It was a Christmas miracle. I was there. the day they had frames on sale when I needed a frame. Woo! And so
That never happens.
Yeah, so I was able to get this for like $5.
That's really cute. Yeah, it turned out great. I love sticky board too.
Yeah, and then
I love that it's so simple.
and this is the one that I got my iron on. You can see where it's kind of melted.
Oh, honestly,
because I didn't even see it when I was like ironing. Like I didn't see that lone button off by itself.
I would never have noticed if you hadn't pointed, because some of the buttons tend to be kind of wonky anyway. I would.
Yeah, it's like kind of melty.
That's fine.
Whatever.
Nobody will
I'm not gonna. It's fine. So it's another whip that I don't have now because I finished it.
I know. I need to do that.
Yeah. So if you ever are interested in these, I know our shop can get them. They are kind of spendy because you're basically paying for a pattern and a bunch of buttons. Like this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25 buttons, 26 buttons in here.
Wow.
That's a lot of buttons.
You didn't.
I didn't want to.
This isn't from Maggie's?
It is.
Oh, when did she sell these?
Before you worked for us.
Oh, dang.
I think I was doing an order and I saw this and I was like,
I want that. Yeah.
it's going in the order for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So, and I think I ordered one for the store and it sold immediately.
yeah, you need to get those again. Those are great.
Yeah, they're super cute. And there's a bunch of different options. They have like patriotic ones and all the things. So,
Yep.
okay, so that's all. Oh no, it's not all my whips. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Go put it on pause. Go take a potty break.
It's
No,
the last one, okay? It's the last one.
She's been very
It's a
busy.
quilt, and this is a work quilt. So out of all of my whips and finishes, only two out of all the finishes I had, including FOs, only 2 of them were work. The rest were personal.
That's good. You need that.
Yeah, it was like 9 finishes.
It's like therapy.
And I fit out of that, 7 of them were personal projects. So to me, that's a win because I'm doing stuff that's not work all the time.
Right. You can't do that.
Because I was
Otherwise,
doing
you
that
kind
for
of-
3 years and
Yeah.
that was not
for
fun.
you.
Yeah.
Projects
So,
for
okay.
you.
So this is a fabric line called Grays by Sweetwater for Moda Fabrics. And it has all of these emblems and the ones that are on this panel. They are all real farms that exist.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
And the fabric line is really cute. I didn't know that about them.
yeah, so this here is a giant panel that's done like on a canvasy, like it's a soft canvas. And the more you wash it, the more soft it'll get. And then I decided to go ahead and do this really pretty mustardy.
Yeah.
It's like a micro paisley. Like look how cute that is. And then this is what they call the main fabric, and that comes in a few colorways. And then the binding is a stripe because I like stripes. I like stripe bindings. If you didn't already know that. If you're new here, now you know. Yeah. So
It turned out really cute, Cheryl.
and I just did like a meander, like a loose meander.
That's a nice size panel too.
It's really big.
It's a huge. I mean, the panel by itself could be a lap quilt.
So if you're interested in having this kitted up, I'm gonna see. Well, actually, I'll just tell you. You need to kit these up.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I thought it would be nice because literally all you're doing is you're taking the panel and you're cutting it, like you're trimming off the selvage, and then you're adding borders.
Yeah.
Quilt it, bam, you're done.
And you could end up making it any.
You can have
Any
it be
size.
any combo you want. If you want to add more borders, if you want to add less borders and have it be like a baby quilt, or if you don't want a border at all, and you just want to slap just put like some flannel on the inside
Yeah, that's cute.
and have it be like one of those quilts you throw in the back of your car to have for picnics, that would work too.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And then you just need a binding on it. Or you don't. You just have it be one of those ones that you flip out and then you tie. You can tie it. You can cut it apart. It has cut lines. So if you want to piece it into a quilt and use it as like blocks, you could do that too. This is a really versatile panel, and we have a lot of them left in the shop. So if you're interested, give us a jingle jangle,
cute.
or go on our website.
Nice job.
Yeah. I'm done with my whips now.
Okay.
I had a lot of finishes. Okay,
That's good.
And it's been 2 months.
Yeah, it has. It's been a minute.
Yeah. So. Okay, so it's your turn.
Okay.
Now.
My turn.
Yeah.
So I purchased some stuff from the most recent
Needlework Marketplace.
Needlework Marketplace. I wasn't going to, but I did. Sorry, not sorry, because I couldn't resist, and I bought a few things, and I tried really hard to stay under a budget, but yeah.
You put stuff back.
I did put.
I know. I watched her do it,
She came into the store. I'm like, oh, please help me weed this down, because I can't buy all these things.
and I did.
So anyway,
Look at me go.
yeah, you did.
I helped.
So yeah, one of them that I bought. This is for Stitch West. So this is number 3 French hen from Satsuma Street, because it was so cute, and I've done the first one, and
You're gonna start the second one.
I'm gonna start the second one hopefully this weekend. See. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. I got Autumn Splendor by Brenda Gervais. She had a lot of beautiful.
too.
Did you?
No, not that one.
Oh yes. She had a lot of really beautiful new charts, but I couldn't get them all.
Oh, okay. So she
this one,
posted something on Instagram, and it was like a sneak peek. That was like a retreat piece that she's
saw
gonna
it.
release soon.
It's a Christmas. It's
It's like
one.
wintry.
Yeah,
So it's like Winter Rose Manor, but not Winter Rose Manor.
It's awesome.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's awesome. And apparently that's coming out soon.
yeah,
So that'll be on my list too.
yeah.
So anyways,
Thanks, Brenda.
I know. So I did not realize that Madame Chantilly had these cute
Tier trays.
tier trays, and wow. Okay,
They're
so
cute.
these
There's
are
also a cross stitch one.
yes. I think there's like 8.
Yeah.
So this is I think these are her 2 most recent ones. This one's Christmas, and
When are you gonna start those?
is autumn. I don't know. I really want to do them both. I thought I'm in an autumn mood. Maybe I'll do autumn, but then this one might actually get done by Christmas. Anyway,
Apparently.
Sherry, she said these are bigger than they appear. So they don't, which is awesome. There's a lot of stitching in there. So I don't know what the stitch count is. I should have looked. But I'm like,
trying
I could, throw those together really quick. Oh, she said, yeah, they're a little bigger.
Well, okay. So the funny story about Madame Chantilly, it's it's 159 by 244.
Yeah, they're big. They're big. So just so you know, I mean, the picture's deceiving. I'm like, oh yeah, I could put
And that
together.
really is a lot of stitting. Like that 'tis the season, like the little chalk sign.
There's a lot in there.
That's
so
big.
The picture is deceptive. But anyway, I'm really excited. I thought
That's
these
probably
were so
why
cute.
it's DMC too.
So I'm gonna definitely start working on. There's one for each season. The only one that I haven't seen, believe it or not, is one that says summer. She's got winter, spring,
Yeah, and it's beachy.
autumn.
And there's like a cute lighthouse. There's a lighthouse on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't.
I
that
saw
was
it on
the
a
only one I
Flosstube.
did. Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So anyway, I got this one. Really autumn. Primrose Cottage Stitches, Autumn on the Farm.
Well, that was kind of like what the theme was for Marketplace.
It was a
anyways.
lot of fall and Halloween
Yeah.
and stuff, but I thought this one was so stinking cute. I love that barn. And then I guess you can get the finish. You can actually order it. There's a place you can go.
Oh, Jim Moore on Etsy.
so
More men made.
More men made. I'm guessing. Anyways, it's so cute.
Here.
And so I made
So not Mormon like the religion, but more
men made.
made.
So, but yeah, couldn't resist. So,
Interesting.
love it. Anyway,
I used to know a person named Jim Moore.
did you?
Yeah. Anyway.
I did not. So anyway, I got 2 Erin Elizabeths because
They're cute.
I super loved them both. And so this one is a type of Christmas. I just loved all those words. And this little guy here, I'm a huge fan of the movie Elf. So this one right here, I'm actually going to change out the colors. And it's going to be from Elf.
Why is that not surprising at all?
Are you kidding? Why not? Yeah. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. And then
Hilarious.
this one's called
I like
Winter
the little
Birds.
That's cute.
I just love those chubby little birds, and those. I like the color palette of this one. Is really fun. It's not what I normally stitch, and so maybe that's why it looked appealing to me. And
then
then
I stitch it on black.
Maybe not black, but like a chalkboard.
Oh,
Or like a chalkboard,
cool.
something. So I haven't stitched on black in a long time. Anyway, and then
I got that too.
Pine Mountain Designs came out with 4 new charts that go along with their new Pride and Prejudice line.
No,
Yes.
but that's not how that is. Okay, they designed it because Riley Blake Designs asked them to design the charts.
Yes.
They didn't design the fabric.
No. They didn't design the fabric.
Yeah,
No.
just making that
Yeah,
clarification.
no. But they designed the charts to complement the
Yes.
fabric. That's what I was saying.
Because there's also these super cute zippy bag panels that she's going to make bags with.
I'm making
That
bags.
you too can purchase.
They'll be available
soon.
in a while.
We've been like waiting for them to. I'm like, where are they? Hello.
They were supposed to be here in August, but
Yeah.
anyway. So we got.
I got Jane. There's 4 patterns. I have Jane. You got Jane.
And I got Jane and Netherfield.
There's one called Pianoforte and
Pemberley?
yeah. So here's a Pianoforte.
And then I think Pemberley is the other one.
Which one do you have?
I have Jane and Netherfield.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
these charts are awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, here, can you squeeze? There you go. So we have 3 of them. Anyway, but this one says, "How ardently I admire and love you." From Pride and Prejudice. I just love it. And they all have a little quilt. So anyway, yeah.
I thought of only you.
So anyway, I'm a huge fan. The fabric line is gorgeous.
Wait. You'll see.
Yeah, the fabric line is
It's in my plans.
it's so good. So anyway, so that's that.
I had that haul.
And then
Do you have more haul?
well,
I can show a little bit of haul.
yeah, show your little bit of haul.
So this also is plans too. Actually, this one isn't. Hold on. So, quilt seeds.
Oh yes, I have those too.
Yeah. Quilt seeds from Calico. I don't know when the heck I'm going to make these, but I have them now. There's that. And then I also got this. So what else do you have more haul?
I was just gonna show this.
Okay. So I went on a date night with my husband
Aw.
and we went to Joann's because why did I have to go there? There was a reason why I had to go there. I was looking for baseball fabric.
Oh,
Like, you know, and it was like 8 o'clock at night, so I couldn't go to like a quilt store, you know, and we don't have any baseball fabric at our store. And they had this pattern at Joann's.
really?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Huh.
So, and it's the same price as our store, but
Oh my gosh.
the lady was like, I was like, oh, I don't have the app on my phone anymore. She's like, it's cool. And then she gave me 50% off.
What?
So I got this for 50% off.
Cute.
So I bought this. So this is haul, and I got all the threads. And what's fabulous is my husband bought me a kit from Fat Quarter Shop like eons ago, like her little Quilter's Cottage one. And he bought the fabric, the vintage cloth, the 10 count vintage cloth.
Oh yeah.
And it's in the color like oatmeal or something like that. I don't remember. Anyways,
You're gonna stitch it on
I'm
there?
gonna stitch it on this.
Cute.
I'm so excited. And I hope it's not gonna be completely different because this I think was stitched on 25 counts.
Really?
Yeah. Originally this one was stitched on 25 counts.
Oh,
so
darn.
so stitched over 2, that's 12 and a half. So it's not gonna be that much different in size. So the buttons that you add, which I have, because of course I do, they'll still fit on there and not look weird.
Oh, it'd be really cute, Cheryl.
Yeah. So, and I love this pattern. We have it at the shop. I don't know why I didn't get it. It just happened to be there and it was impulse. I'm like, mine.
Yeah, how weird to find that at Joann's.
I know.
Though. That's cool.
And it's random when you find things like that there.
Yeah.
They don't have it all the time. And then I got, because me, Nina, and Laura are all going to stitch this. If you want to stitch along with us, we're going to start this at Stitch West. So even if you're not going to Stitch West, you can still start it with us. It's Plum Street Samplers Halloween delivery because hello, look at that. Look at that big old crow. So I bought this because of course we picked a pattern that I had nothing. I have fabric.
I think I had the chart. Yeah. I had to buy the fabric.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do it on Olympia because I have like a half. No, do I have a whole yard? I don't know. My husband got me a huge, giant.
I got
huge
Dusty
piece.
Cottage.
Oh, that'd be cute. And then the only thing that I'm not using, there was one fabric or one thread that I was like, I don't even have the pattern near me, but I know that it's like used in like 10 stitches or something stupid. So I didn't feel there wasn't enough variegation in the weeks
to make it
worth it to me. So I just got the DMC equivalent.
Oh, that's good.
I actually just took the weeks over to the DMC and was like, that works.
Is this one of our Stitch West new start?
Yes.
Stitch West new start.
Stitch West new start. But if you want to stitch with us, we're going to start it during Stitch West weekend. So if you want to start it too, you can.
So that second weekend in October.
Yeah, and if you want to stitch along with us. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. I'll probably get like a stitch in it.
So the funny thing, I have to tell you, if you've never been to a retreat before, I went to Stitch West last year and I had all of these plans. I thought I was going to get all of this stitching done. Let me tell you.
You don't stitch.
How little stitching is
just
actually
talking. And because I'm
visiting and what are you doing? And
I do this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go talk to everybody.
And shopping. Yeah, there's tons of shopping and then you go to lunch and then you come back and you're like, what did you work on? And then they do giveaways and it's so much fun. But I was actually shocked at how little stitching I actually did. So I have my plans of what I'm taking with me to Stitch West.
Yeah, I have 3 things I'm taking. I'm taking, where'd it go?
I have
this. And then my snowman.
Okay.
And the Satsuma Street bird.
Oh, okay.
Cartridge.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll have 4.
And then I plan on buying a crap ton of stuff at Shepherd's Bush.
So oh my gosh. I already have a list.
I have a list too.
I already have a list.
Oh
I already know what I'm looking for.
And then we're supposed to be going to Craft Center of Fine Stitchery as well.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to Pine Needles. So
it's gonna be a problem, but it's gonna be amazing, and I'm so excited. But one of the plans, that I'm doing is cinnamon stars.
Oh,
so
okay. So Priscilla Blaine made this. She stitched this like eons ago, and ever since I've seen that stitch, I need it.
Okay, so cinnamon stars, and I started this probably.
Wow, you have an old school one.
This is one of the original original.
OG.
Yeah, I've had this one for a long time, and
you started it though.
Oh yeah, no, this is a.
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm taking it with to work on.
Listen, I swear.
My goal is to at least try and finish, because I've got quite a bit of it done.
So what do you have left to do? You're gonna lose some thread.
Oh, that's okay.
That would be sad.
Let's see, what do I have left? I've got to finish the fence. I've got to fill in around those cute little.
And there's like a walkway, right?
Let's see, where's the chart? Oh, there's
pumpkins.
Crap ton of pumpkin. Gotta do these pumpkins and finish the fence, but I mean it's so close. Thank you. But
very cute.
Was
this an even weave?
Really enjoyed. Yeah, this is an even weave.
32 count.
And I think I've got my tag in
Love
here.
it.
So, and then I've got.
I'm excited for you.
So come on now. It's like the stinking camping trip.
I know.
One. It's like
okay. So remember, if you're new here, she's 75%. I'm 25%.
I'm trying to get better, okay?
Hey,
and then I buy.
You know what? You're better than me because at least you get 75% done and then stop. I get 25%, and I'm like squirrel.
32 count Heritage Lugana.
Do you squirrel?
Absolutely. What? Yeah, I squirrel. So anyway, so that's one of my hopeful.
Here, stick that in the bag.
I don't. It's like a snub.
But you might need it.
You never know.
I mean, honestly, especially because you probably had those threads a long time.
Yeah.
Dye lots.
Don't lose it. Yeah. So,
That's what I'm saying.
all right.
Being stingy.
Do you have anything else? I've got one more
I
thing.
have one plan left.
Okay, go. Tell me your plan.
Okay, so this is
I'll
a
put this
work
away.
plan.
Oh, a work plan.
So, Jeanette was talking about how we, how there's the cross stitch, the pianoforte and chain and all that. It goes with the Pride and Prejudice fabric line by Riley Blake. It is by the Jane Austen house for Riley Blake. It is gorgeous.
It's
if
really
you
cool.
want to know more info about this, go to the Maggie's on Main Instagram. I literally just posted a reel that has all the fun stuff on it. And it's like eye candy.
The fabric is so good.
How ardently I love you.
And I cannot wait.
Yes.
I cannot wait to make those zippy bags.
Yes.
So they were supposed to be here in August because the plan was they were supposed to be here in August and
There was
plan-
a snafu.
whatever, it's fine. It actually worked out fine. But anyway, I was supposed to have them 4-stitch west so that I could sell them.
Yeah.
They won't be available. I'll have them in my Etsy shop though.
I'm going to make this pattern. It is Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy.
Yes, please.
And it uses every single fabric in the whole line.
Yes, please.
It's a fat quarter quilt.
But cutting all those fat quarters.
Maggie cut them all.
I know. That's a lot.
I offered to help, but she
You should
did
see
it.
this fabric. It is so pretty.
Okay. I even folded it so we could see it.
Look. Oh, it's so yummy. Get up close. Look at that. Look at those fabrics. It's so good.
It's
that
so
whole fabric line.
pretty.
And she has, if I'm not mistaken, I think she has 2 other fabric lines that came out
Yes,
before.
there was one called
Sense and
Jane.
Sensibility
Yeah, and Jane Austen
at home.
at home.
I
Yeah.
think Jane Austen at home. But all of the colors from even the older 2 lines all go together.
Well, some of them are repeats, like the Jane Austen from Jane Austen. The Jane Austen home. Some of them were repeats in this. I think like this one was.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I didn't.
I can't remember which ones they were.
So,
But there's
so pretty.
there's a boxed kit that's you can only get the pattern from the boxed kit. I don't remember what it's called right now. My brain is brain fade.
It's okay.
But it's a big pink box and it looks like a book.
Yeah, it does.
And you open it and it's just like, hi fabric, I love you.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
So I am going to be making this. This is
I could probably handle that.
you
one.
could totally handle this. This is going to be easy. So this is the border and this is the binding, which hello. I love that.
It's amazing. I can't wait to make bags with that.
Yeah, so that's in my work plans because I only have one other thing I have to do that's time sensitive. And then yeah, but I can do that. I can do the time sensitive thing while these are drying after I starch them
Yes.
because I have to starch however many
They literally stand up on their own.
Yeah.
When she's done starching.
Because I use blue cap. It's also white cap now, but it's like heavy hold, heavy finish, faultless starch.
It's great. I use it too. It's awesome.
It's good times. Okay, so that's all I have for plans.
Okay, I got one more plan.
Oh, one more plan.
Yeah, one more plan. So, one of the things that I've been working on the last, 6 weeks, which is part of why I haven't been stitching, is I'm learning how to long arm quilt.
Yes.
So, I took a class to get certified.
I'm so proud of you.
I took a class to get certified to rent a long arm because I don't have money or space for a long arm at my house. So I'm like, I need to do this because trying to quilt at home on my dinky sewing machine takes forever.
Well, you have a new machine now, so it's
And so I
better.
have it so is better, but it still takes a long time. Anyway, so this was one of the first bags I made with quilting on the long arm. And so here's this.
The swirly swirl.
The swirly swirl is all.
Oh my gosh.
So basically what I did is I took the fabric with the pieces of the tote that would make the main part of the bag, and I had a big panel, and it makes 2 totes at the same time. And so I just long arm quilted
keep
the whole
talking.
thing. I long arm quilted and then I cut it apart, and
It's got a witchy poo hat. Oh,
so
oh, are you gonna sell this?
uh-huh.
When?
At the show.
Oh! What if they're not going to be at the show?
They'll be at the show. Oh, I don't know
And
what.
you have your
lint roller. Anyway, so this fabric
is Teresa Kogut.
Oh my gosh, is called Halloween Whimsy by Teresa Kogut.
It's so cute,
and
you
it
guys.
came out last year, and I have been hunting
And she's
for
had
more
it.
of this fabric.
Okay, for the record, okay, this one here has a sewing room that is like, and she has a stash that is, and she has stuff like this in it.
Yeah.
And then we all go into her room and we're like, hey, what's in there? And we're like finding all these stacks of amazing. And we're like, why aren't these bags?
I'm not hoarding on purpose. It's anyway, but this fabric, let me tell you, I am hunting for more of it. And this, especially this green one, this main green, I can't find it anywhere. So I've got fabric on order.
You should call.
I should call Teresa Kogut.
You should call Teresa Kogut and be like, hey, do you have any bolts of this?
I will buy it from you. So anyway, but this turned out so cute.
What if she's like, hey, I want this bag.
Well, okay, so that goes along with part of my plans. So
Oh my, there's even a little jack-o'-lantern on this.
Okay.
You guys.
Okay, the charm is really cute. That's not Teresa Kogut. It's just
No.
It
Well,
just kinda
it
happened.
just goes.
okay.
The craftsmanship on this is superb.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm not saying that because you're a bestie. I'm saying that because it's true.
I worked really hard,
Like, it's so good.
and
You did really good. Like, and her quilting is really good.
that's all free motion with a pantograph.
You did so
I know. I'm practicing. So
It's awesome.
hopefully the quality is good. But anyway,
It looks great to me.
so this is what inspired me to. I'm taking this to Stitch West because I couldn't resist.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And it's called
Angry House or something.
Whimsy Witch's Angry House, and it goes exactly.
It's this
It's
one.
this one right here. It's her. So it's this witch right here. And so because I'm extra, I had to change the colors so that when I stitch her, she'll be
it matches
She'll be the colors of
the bag.
of her. Yeah. So because and I'm gonna stitch her on 32 count Ren. I wanted 36, but we didn't have any, so 32 is good. Okay. So that's gonna be one of my new starts when we go, because
I'm jealous.
I can't wait. I'm so
I'm
excited.
jealous. Yeah, I'm
'Cause
so jealous. I mean,
have
okay,
to.
so I have a bag.
I'll have project bags in that fabric too. I made project bags too. I only made 2 totes because that's all I had. But
you know, I have 3 children and I work at the shop, but like I don't have like this career job, right? I have to save to go to Stitch West. I already know where I'm spending my money.
if it makes you feel any better, I am banking on selling at least half of what I'm taking because I've already spent the money. Because I had to buy, you got to buy the fabric to make the stuff. It's already gone.
All right,
So
cool.
anyway, but these are really fun. The totes are great. So if you're interested, this one will be at Stitch West, but I will be making more. Now that I've started quilting, it goes so much faster
you
to
should
make
make some
them.
out of Kringle.
I did.
Oh, yes!
I did already.
Sorry if that was loud.
Sorry. And she's got 2 more new fabrics that are coming out next year. A fall one and a Christmas one.
I haven't seen the fall info. I haven't. There's also a bunny one.
Yeah, hippity hop.
Yeah,
hippity hop.
bunnies, and then there's
I forget what it's called, but that one comes
it's hippity hop. We're not
Hippity
getting
hop.
that one, but I'm sure I know.
I'll have to get it from somewhere else. 'cause
Sorry.
I have to.
Okay.
So anyway,
so
I'm super excited.
that was all your haul, and
I've done all the things. I did all the things.
well,
Since you've endured us for almost 2 hours,
or longer.
Now we can do the giveaway.
So if you're interested in the giveaway, we've shown you the Pride and Prejudice funsies, and we are going to give away 2 different things. You have 2 opportunities to win. Okay? The nitty-gritty stuff. It's only going to be on YouTube. So if you want these things, you have to comment on this video only. You have to be over 18 because you have to give us your address. And do not say giveaway or any of those.
Or freebie or
any of those words for trolls, because I'll have to delete your comment. And that's sad. That's sad times. No one likes that. Okay. Okay. So here are the 2 items. So we have a cross stitch pattern called Piano Forte. It's one of the 4 designs that Pine Mountain designed for the Pride and Prejudice. So this is one opportunity, and you can say the word piano in your comments. And then we also have a 5-inch stacker or charm pack of Pride and Prejudice, and it has it has 42 5-inch squares. So you could use this to make like a cute bag, or you could make it into a table runner, or you could add fabric to it and make it into a smaller quilt or a wall hanging or something fun like that.
Make a good lap quilt. Or
So you have the opportunity to win this. If you would like to win this, you can say Mr. Darcy, because yes.
Do we say piano?
Piano.
For the chart.
So piano for the chart, Mr. Darcy for the fabric.
In your comment.
In your comment, and you can...
If you want both?
Say both words in your comment.
Yeah.
And we will choose a winner before our next video, which will be after Stitch West. So it'll probably be like the end of October.
That one will be... That's going to be so fun.
And it's going to be long.
Because we're going to have haul and stories.
And all the fun things.
It's going to be so good.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
So
if I can get through the next 3 weeks, I'm cramming in as much as I can the next 3 weeks, plus my parents' anniversary.
Let me know how I can help.
No, you're awesome.
Okay.
We're
piano, excited. Mr. Darcy. Or both. You can say piano. No, piano.
Mr. Darcy playing the piano?
Yeah, something. Or Mr. Darcy watched Elizabeth play the piano, even though it's a piano forte. But that's a harder word to spell, so I said piano.
Piano.
Okay? So, yes. And, yeah, so we'll draw the winner before the next video. So, it'll be, I'm going to say probably end of
October. So a month.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 weeks. 5 weeks.
Something like that.
Once we can throw it together.
Yeah, because
busy people.
Because we're going to be really busy because we're going to be running the store when we get back from Stitch West.
That's right.
Because Maggie and Frank are going on a small vacation. So, hi.
It's good times.
Yeah.
It's great. We're excited. It's
awesome. So we're going to be kind of busy. Yeah. Anyway, so that's all.
There you go.
So if you would like to enter, say one of the 2 words.
Yeah.
And
you guys get a gold star for enduring our insanity and shenanigans.
And hearing me talk about all the things that I did.
You're just so awesome and productive, and yeah.
I mean,
I have finishes, they're just not here because they go with me.
You know what we're going to have to do is we're going to, like, in our Stitch West video, we're going to have to, like, have a video or a picture or something of all of the stuff that you've been doing for the past 3 months.
I will insert a picture of what my booth looks like.
Yeah, we'll do that in our next video. Because,
yeah, it's been a lot.
You've been sewing a lot. Yeah, you've been doing lots of things.
And I learned how to quilt.
Yeah.
I'm quilting.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Crazy.
But yeah, so thank you for sticking with us and watching and commenting and subscribing and all of that fun stuff and entering our giveaway because yay fun. And I think that's all.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye.